Alright guys, we are back for more of my 500 video special for Come and Party with Nick. We just did a game of Mario Party 6 for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Snowflake Lake, and let's just say there was a little bit of an unfortunate moment that did happen on that. If you guys want to know what that is, feel free to check out that previous segment, and you'll see what I am talking about there. But anyways, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario Party Jamboree for the Nintendo Switch. So let's jump right into it. And while I am getting this game loaded up here, this is also going to be an online match that I'm going to do in this segment as well. And joining me for this segment is Come and Party with Nick himself.
Hey everybody, Come and Party with Nick here. Yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this match, and hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, I hope so too, but either way, this should be a lot of fun right here. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this and see what happens. So, I'm of course going to play as Mario. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set up the room right now. We don't need a passcode. Alright, anyways, the room is set, so I'll go ahead and get in here.
Alright, let's go and do this.
Alright, there you are. But anyways, now let's go and get on that hot air balloon. Alright, we'll have the Mario Party, of course. Alright, Nick, go ahead and tell everybody the board that we're going to be playing on here for this segment.
So for this segment, I chose the board Global Lagoon, mainly because I think it's like the best summer theme board, so we'll go ahead and go with that.
Yeah, and considering that it is summertime right now, it definitely does make good sense for us to be playing on this right here for this particular segment. So I do say that is certainly a nice choice for what you have requested right here for this segment.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, but anyways, looks like Koopa Troopa and Shy Guy are going to be our computer players for this game, and we will have them on normal difficulty. So anyways, let's very quickly make sure that my party settings are good to go. Alright, are you good with the 15 turns here?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright, so anyways, we are going to have the Bone Stars on, of course. And we're going to do this a little bit differently, because we're going to actually have the minigame help off, just so we can make this fly by a little bit faster.
Yeah.
And we'll also turn off the motion-controlled mini-games here. Oh! Good thing I actually realized right here that I somehow flipped the minigame help back on right here. I don't know why I did that right here, but it was a good thing I checked right here right before I closed out of there.
Yep.
Alright, but anyways, with that being said, let's get into our game right now, and let's see what happens.
Alright, let's do this. It should be fun.
So yeah, the point of why we're having the minigame help turned off this time around is that I'm basically recording this segment pretty late at night, and Nick here does want to try to get to bed pretty quickly right here, right after we're done with this. So hopefully you guys understand why I am doing this. It's just only because, like I have said right here, it's pretty late at night from when I'm recording the segment.
Yeah. Plus, in all fairness, I feel like, at this point, you should have all the mini-games, so I think most of your viewers should know how most of them work anyway.
Alright, well, unfortunately I go last right here, but it is what it is. So anyways, Koopa Troopa's going first, followed by Shy Guy, then Nick, then me. Alright, our first star is going to be right past that item shop over there.
Ooh, so we're quite a bit of ways away, but at least that means we just get to work hard to get it.
Alright, let's get this party started.
Here we go.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter too much, honestly, whether we have the minigame help on or off right here. I should be well aware of all these different minigames by now, and I'm sure you guys do remember a whole lot of them too, since I have shown this kind of game off on my channel several times.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's a 6 for Shy Guy.
It's a really fun game in general. You know, it definitely has some weird quirks, especially with the allies, but in general, I think Mario Party Jamboree definitely is still probably the best Switch Mario Party game.
Yeah, if not, at least one of the best. Alright, anyways, you're up, Nick. And you get a 2. Alright, my turn. Alright, 6. Alright, I'll go that way. Then I'll go this way so I can get myself a free item. Alright, I'll gladly take some double dice. Okay, so now we're gonna get into our first minigame. We're starting with a 1 versus 3. Snow Brawl.
Alright, well this could maybe end very quickly, seeing as how this minigame usually goes by pretty fast.
Yeah, you're definitely correct on that. And we do have a good advantage here since we're both on the team side. Ah, jeez, I'm already out. Oh, come on, Koopa, try to save us. Oh, son of a biscuit. Unfortunately, Shy Guy beat us all right there on that first mini game. That is ridiculous.
That sucks. Yeah, that's just how that mini game goes, though. It's really weird. It's like you either give it on in the first few seconds or but that doesn't have it used, the sole player wins. It's very odd that way, but oh well.
Alright, now time for turn 2.
So on the first mini game, so no reason to get you upset about it.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that right there for sure. Alright, let's see what Koopa gets on this lucky space. 7 coins. Alright, so let's see where Shy Guy's gonna place his 10 coin steel trap. He's placing it over there. Alright, he's gonna roll 6. He's also getting a lucky space. And he gets a warp box.
Well, that could maybe come in handy for him later on.
Alright, let's see what you're gonna roll this time. Oh, a 9! That's a good roll.
Yeah, certainly much better than my previous roll. I'll go for the lucky space too, and I still need some more money.
Yeah, fair enough. And you get yourself a pie. Ah, dang it, only a 1.
That's a bummer.
Oh, already a bonus mini game. Alright, what are we playing here? Trampoline.
This mini game is kind of sketchy, honestly, but see if we can do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a challenge here trying to survive on these ant troopers.
Ah, dang it, I'm already out.
But at least I did survive right there for that win.
Yeah, good job on that.
I do appreciate it, thank you. And those 20 coins that I got did put me into first place. Alright, now we're on a turn 3.
Very nice. Yeah, that wasn't not exactly off to the best start this game, but as I already said, you know, it's only the very beginning, though. No real reason to panic just yet.
Alright, we're in the high tide now, as you guys saw there, and we have Waluigi in play as a Jamboree buddy. So the problem with you and Koopa is that you guys are going to be stuck on that island right here until we go back to the low tide.
Yeah, although in all fairness, even if I did go the other way, I'm pretty sure I still would have been like in like a high tide area, so it really wouldn't matter much regardless.
Alright, Koopa gets himself a warp box now.
So it looks like Shy Guy's gonna get that star because of that, and he does.
Yeah, but at least it's early in the game, so we shouldn't be too worried here.
Yeah.
And he's also going to buy a mushroom.
You got a star.
Alright, where's that next star going? It's right there near the volcano.
It's gonna be a few turns before anyone can get there.
Yeah, it's just at least how I see it. Alright, 7 coins for Shy Guy there on the lucky space.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I probably could theoretically get closer to that with, you know, my pipe and all that stuff, but it's not gonna matter anyway if I don't have the money for it, so I need to get some money first.
Yeah, this is definitely a good plan on why you are staying here for the time being. And you are going to get 12 coins on that lucky space.
Very nice.
Alright, looks like I get a 9. Alright, this time I'm going to head over here.
Minigame.
Alright, what's the next minigame going to be? Bridge to Bridges!
Ooh, yeah, this is the ice one.
Start.
I like this minigame more if the controls didn't feel so weird, but then again, I guess that's how it is being on the ice and stuff.
I don't mind this minigame right here in terms of how the controls are right here, but sometimes it can be a little bit tough trying to get to certain areas to get the coins right here, depending on where you and your opponents are at. But I got 19, you got 22.
Yeah, so I'd say we both did pretty good though overall.
Yeah, I can agree with that right there. I mean, for what we were able to collect, we both certainly did a good job on our parts.
For sure.
Your turn.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Oh, but how did I use that sticker? Oh
Oops! Alright, Koopa's bringing out his warp box. Oh, that did nothing for him! He just went to right where you are at, even though it's literally the exact same space for where he was!
well. That literally did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that is just so crazy! But he still gets 10 coins right there on that lucky space. And a 1 for Shy Guy.
Alright, well now that I have the money for it, I'll go ahead and try my luck with the pipe.
Alright, let's see where you're going to be going.
Alright, let's see if I get close to the star or if I go somewhere else.
That sends you over here. Anyway, it's kind of not really all that bad the way I see it. And you're still going to get a 1.
Yep.
And it looks like I'm rolling a 2. But at least I can get a lucky space on top of that.
And I think if you roll a 2 or higher next turn, you'll be able to get Waluigi.
Yeah, we shall see, especially since it is my last chance to try to get to him by then. But anyways, let's get into our next mini game, and what do we have now? Domination.
Alright, well I could have this because I am a better matcher than Daniel.
Yeah, I think I see you doing better than me on this minigame right here for sure. You especially know how I am when it comes to button mashing with me not being good at it.
Now, if Connor was here, Connor Condry I'm talking about, he'd tell me for sure would easily win this, but just me and you, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, I have Connor Condry at one point in my videos before. It would be nice if he does show up again one of these days as a special guest on my channel.
Yeah.
But in terms of what I've been getting to know on Connor Condry, he really has been a very nice guy right here for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always liked him a lot for a reason, for sure, and I'm definitely glad that, he's been as successful as he has been in the Mario Party community.
Alright, back to the low tide. Alright, 4 this time for Koopa. And he's losing some coins on the red space. But he's still going to get a hidden block from that. And he's going to get 10 coins out of that. So pretty much he gained 7 coins overall according to the math.
Yeah.
And now Shy Guy's bringing out his mushroom. He rolls a 9 plus a 5 from that mushroom for a total of 14. It looks like he's buying a pipe. He's getting 7 coins on that lucky space. Alright, back to you, Nick.
See what I'm gonna get.
A 2.
Ah, man. Well, at least I can say that they're doing pretty good for Slowpoke Star if that ends up being a bonus star.
Alright, custom dice block for you right there.
I might actually want to strategically go on to that for a few turns. Now is wrong. You actually have to roll 4 to get to Waluigi.
Alright, so this is a good time for me to bring out my double dice right here. Dang it, I started with 1. But at least I did a little better on my second roll, the 5 for a total of 6. But even so, it's still not really much of a good total for what I was hoping for.
Yeah, you definitely could have done a lot better there for sure.
Alright, I think I will go for a custom dice block.
Good choice, that's always a good item to have.
Yeah, you always don't really know when it could be useful in these kinds of situations when trying to get to the star. But anyways, I did make it to Waluigi, so I'm going to get 5 coins from him, and it's time for a showdown minigame. I'm also going to get the advantage as well. Alright, time to play Waluigi's Pinball Arcade. I do like this particular ally minigame for how it works, but anytime I just get around to playing it, the only problem with it is it's a little bit too long right here at 3 minutes.
Yeah, this minigame would be a lot better if it was like significantly shortened.
Yeah, I would have preferred 2 minutes right here in this case.
Yeah. I think this minigame is definitely a good case of like, you know, great idea, but kind of just like poor execution. Oh, got Waluigi. That's the sign, I mean. I still remember the very first time I played this minigame and I got like 1,200 points right off the bat. I have actually beaten that though since then, I think, even on my channel, like 1447 at one point.
You actually literally remembered the exact score you got when it came to you playing this for the very first time?
Yeah, I did because it was crazy, honestly. It's not that I did the first time.
Yeah, I literally do not believe it at all, because that score that you got when it came to playing this particular ally minigame for the first time, it just seems like really, really hard to pull off here.
Oh, believe me, I'm so not saying what's easy. Oh, I got multi-ball! This is gonna help out a lot. Yeah, now I'm racking up the points.
Yeah, you sure are from what I can tell. Oh boy, that was close on my part there.
It's gonna get even better now there's times 2. Oh, but of course, Bluebird's really not gonna help.
Yeah, it's all thanks to the fact that I got it. Oh boy, no, I can't see anything. Ah, dang it, I had no chance of trying to keep my ball alive there. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! I think you're very much like we're gonna win this now, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I've definitely got a big lead here. And yeah, those coins are gonna help too.
I got extra balls now.
If you got that earlier, that might have helped you for sure.
Alright, well, looks like you win with 934 points. You were really far ahead of me right there in the end, so there was absolutely no way I was going to catch you.
Yeah, and like I said, you got the multi-ball, which definitely would have helped you if you got it earlier, but by the time you got it, it was pretty much just too late.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, that's just how that minigame is, you know, it's luck-based, but I mean, you know, it's a decent luck-based minigame. Like I said, just wish it was shorter.
Now I'm going to be losing coins on the breast space, which is pretty unfortunate. But I still have a decent amount of money with me, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Alright, 2 versus 2. And we're playing Picking Produce. So you're with Shy Guy and I'm with Koopa.
Alright.
And you know, since I am pairing up with Koopa for this kind of minigame, I gotta say this, I want that Koopa!
Oh yeah, classic line. I missed a watermelon.
I missed that one too.
Alright, I think we actually tied, wow.
Yeah, we did!
quick, so that's how it happened.
Yeah, I must say, that was pretty intense for how we both did on the two sides right here for the teams.
Yeah, for sure.
New turn.
Alright, now on to the next turn.
To be fair, though, it's not like that minigame is very hard. You just have to pay attention.
Yeah, I agree that picking produce isn't hard right here. You just gotta try to have good reflexes to try to put the fruits in the right place.
Yeah.
Oh, Koopa's buying a Tide shell.
Yep. Which, of course, is basically the gimmick out for the sport.
Yep, you are absolutely right. And now Koopa's going to be getting a star.
You got a star.
So both the AIs have 1 star, while we both don't have any right now.
Yeah, which, like I said, is not a great start, but there is still plenty of time in this game, so there's no reason to give up hope just yet.
So the next star went down a little bit from where it is going, but now Koopa's going near the volcano. Let's see what's coming out of there. It's the Golden Goombas.
I always like to see some gold Goombas.
Yeah, same here. Okay, Shy Guy's bringing out his pipe right now. And that's gonna take him to over here.
Interesting spot, although it does actually put it close to the star.
Alright, he ends up with a 2.
Oh man, I kind of gotta be careful here because I am close to the star, but at the same time, I could easily get my ally stolen from me, so gotta play this kind of carefully. Oh my god, I keep pulling such low numbers!
Yeah, what is it with you getting such poor rolls right here throughout this game?
I have no idea, but it's kind of annoying me now.
Alright, now it's time to see what I roll. An 8. Alright, I gotta go this way just so I can see Boo over here. And Koopa, since you're in first place, I'm gonna have to ask you to hand your star to me.
Good choice for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty much my best kind of idea I really had to do, especially since I really needed to get on that board.
You also get 10 coins too from that, so that's nice for you too.
But I'm still going to be losing some of them that I just earned since I landed on a red space. But anyways, we got another bonus minigame coming up here. And it looks like I'm the solo player for this 1 versus 3 minigame. Unfriendly flying object.
Alright, now there is a strategy to this minigame with the 1 player, so let's see if you happen to know it.
Yeah, I don't really know about it honestly, but I'm still gonna try my best. I did manage to get both the computer players out. I just gotta get rid of you. Oh boy, I don't know about this.
Uh-oh. Okay, that was a close one. You almost got it.
Oh, you got it.
Very nice.
But I tell you what, I did have a good start right there, but it was just getting kind of tough right here for me to try to hit you within the remaining amount of time that I had.
Yeah. And yes, for the people watching, I'm all aware of the amount of coins that Koopa Troopa has right now.
I'm going back to the high tide here.
I actually like that because it basically ensures that the Shiner is not going to get the star for a while.
Yeah, that certainly helps us out right there in our favor. And it's a 6 for Koopa. Oh, he's going to be getting triple dice. And, you know, it reminds me right here, when I last played this game right here on my channel, which was basically on Mark Leota's birthday special that I did this year, I literally got 3 of the same number with the triple dice on this game as of recently for the first time.
That's good. Alright, I got a better number there, but a 4 is still not great. But I'll go in here at least, because at least now I can actually buy a certain item, which will be really nice.
Alright, you do get 10 coins on the lucky space, and you are going to be getting another go at it as well.
So I like this.
12 coins.
42 points. I'll gladly take that.
Alright, 4 for me. Alright, what's coming out of the volcano now? More golden Goombas.
Very nice.
Alright, let's see what I get here on this lucky space. 10 coins.
Minigame.
Alright, 4-player minigame this time, and what would be? Sled to the edge.
Oh boy. I like this minigame, but boy is it hard.
Yeah, I will at least agree it's hard to try to find the perfect timing right here on this.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Start.
Alright. I'm just gonna hope that's good enough.
Also down! Oh! I just barely stopped at the right time!
New record.
Wow.
I've just set a new record right here for myself as I stop 0.03 yards right here to the edge. How about that?
That is insane. You literally got my record I got that one time. That is crazy.
Wow! I cannot believe I just did that well right there.
That is amazing.
And there goes Waluigi.
Unfortunately, Waluigi, but oh well.